All right, so what I'm going to do now is re-demonstrate Sysprep, because the first time I did it, I seem to have somehow accidentally Sysprepped the server instead of the client, which is absolutely not what I wanted to do. So Action, Control-Alt-Delete. There's password, enter. Okay, and yes. What you want to do is Sysprep here, not out here. Pay close attention to which start button you're using. And here we can do run and choose the run desktop. I mean, these things are close enough to each other in their look and feel that if you accidentally do your sysprep on your member server instead of your Win 10 guest OS, it's an understandable mistake to make because the interfaces look so very similar to each other. But what we're going to do, actually, let me move this over. What we're going to do is we're going to go find the Sysprep directory. You could go look on your C drive or your D drive or whatnot. This is the best way to handle this because, and actually didn't like that. Oh, strangely enough. Why does it think that is my backslash? Okay, I'm going to have to look at my keyboard because it doesn't know where I am. I'm going to choose US. Okay. Heck. Yes, okay. I had to choose the US keyboard because apparently the UK keyboards are a little bit different. I don't know. Pick System 32. You can actually kind of start typing. And type down arrow, get to where you're going, and then finally, here we go, Sysprep. You know what, actually, hold on, before I do this, that'll wait for just a fraction of a second. I want to see what go see what that does. Okay, C Windows. Okay, but it could just as easily have been D Windows. So what we're essentially doing is we're interpolating C Windows without knowing whether it is the C drive, the D drive, or whatnot, by typing this environment variable %windir%. But that's what we're doing there. That will fire off Sysprep for this thing in here, not the main thing. Now, what we're doing is we're going to generalize this guest OS. When Sysprep is done, this thing, the next time it boots, will think it has never booted before. It will have a generic random system name. It will have a new system ID. All your log files will be gone, etc., etc. So it's not the sort of thing you want to do all the time. And we're also going to shut it down, not reboot it, shut it down. If you have a VM that you're going to use as the basis for a VM template on an ongoing basis, what you should probably do is keep a VM, clone it, sysprep the clone, turn that into what you need for your remote desktop infrastructure, and then go on from there. What you will do this way, and actually what I did myself a few minutes ago before I realized quite how badly I had messed up, I sysprepped my server. Sysprep is working. Actually, let's actually move this over. Because what I kind of want to do is see when it shuts itself down. I'm going to pause right here because this can take a minute. It was off. Now it's off. If I were to start it again right now, it would... Actually, you know what? Let's do that. I can just as easily bring it back down. But it will essentially act like it has never been started before. In any case, shall go on to the next activity. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this VM, as soon as I can shut it down again safely. We're going to take this VM and turn it into a pooled virtual desktop collection, basically a resource pool like we have for VMware Horizon. You've got your client, you've got your connection broker, you've got your compute resources, you've got your resource pool, tying them all together to produce the virtual desktop infrastructure. Okay, so server manager is up. I'm on it again. Go to, actually no, hold on. What if I can, so what we're going to do, minimize this, minimize this. We're going to go back to my server manager. Now we're going to go to collections. And in the task, instead of doing edit like we did before, we're going to create a virtual desktop collection. Okay, this will allow us to, so we're going to need a few things. A user or group in Active Directory. A desktop, a VM that can be used as the virtual desktop template. A virtual switch that all of your remote desktop virtualization servers can share. We didn't do that because this is the only one. But if we had more than one, we would need a switch and which we could then distribute. Our connection broker has to have privileges in the domain to join virtual desktops to the domain. and we have to have correct configuration of our domain services. Hold on, let's check on this a minute. So we're going to click next. And in the name, we're going to call this virtual. Actually, hold on. I'm getting ahead of myself. Never mind.